Well, apparently a priest has sprinkled Representative Ilhan Omar with a little bit of holy water. And I mean, that bitch just took off like she just got caught in a daycare scam.
Ilhan Omar finally getting what she deserves. Let's go.
This is what happens to politicians when they finally get caught.
She wrote, my salary is $174,000 before taxes. I don't have stock or own a home, and I'm still paying off my student debt. So if you're going to lie on something that is public, maybe try checking my financial statements, and you will see I barely have thousands, let alone million. Well, people have checked the public records now. Ilhan Omar apparently has a net worth upwards of $30 million, somewhere between $60 and $30 million. And get this, it's because of companies run and owned by her husband, who in 2023 had a net worth of $51,000. In 1 year, that $51,000 grew from $6 to $30 million. What a good communist.
How can this be? Some massive fraud going on. That's what I think.
ICE has now babysat more kids in Minneapolis than your Somali daycares.
What?
Anyway, call your sister, your wife, Ilhan Omar. I want to talk to her.
Hello, Ilhan baby.
Hello, Dad. Is that you?
Oh, hey there, little one. Where is your mother?
She is upstairs with Uncle Tim.
What? But we don't have any relatives named Tim. Is that Tim Walls? Wait, what is your mother is doing upstairs with Uncle Tim?
I don't know, Dad.
Okay, baby girl. Look, go upstairs. Knock on the door and tell Mom that Dad has returned from the office.
Okay, Daddy.
A few moments later.
Hey, what happened?
Daddy, when I told her, she runs out of her room and fell downstairs, and now she's not responding.
And what about Uncle Tim?
Uncle Tim jumped out of the window into the swimming pool, but you emptied the pool 2 days ago.
These cartoons are getting too good, I swear.
This is a problem that Democrats have right now.
We are going to be here regardless of what the president has to say.
The Trump administration, what they're uncovering with all this waste and fraud and abuse, the Democrats aren't acknowledging that it's a problem at all.
What needs to stop is a demonization of one community involved in this.
And where's that money going? When you find this building in San Antonio that they spent $2 billion on it, it's completely empty, and it's getting $1 million a month.
We'll own that this thing needs to be fixed. We'll own that there were problems in this. I am not going to allow folks to use this as a hammer against a group of people.
I don't think there's any American out there that is supportive of waste, fraud, and corruption.
Exactly. All right, so right now we're outside of Representative Ilhan Omar's office. We're trying to give her a quality layering center hoodie. Let's see if she's here.
That's so generous.
Hello. Is Representative Omar here?
No, the congresswoman's not currently in the office. Is there a message you want us to pass along to her?
Yes, I wanted to give Congresswoman Ilhan Omar a hoodie.
Okay, I can pass. Okay, I
She
can
here by
pass that
chance?
along.
Can you please give Ilhan Omar a quality layering center hoodie?
All right.
Thank you. Hope she likes it.
I bet you will like this very much.
The Department of Homeland Security says, and I'm quoting them, ICE has absolutely zero record of its officers or agents pulling over Congresswoman Omar's son and have accused you of seeking to, quote, demonize ICE as part of a PR stunt, their words. What do you say to that?
Well, if ICE is saying that they have documentation of every single person that they have pulled over in Minneapolis, we would love to see that record because we've certainly, myself and the governor, have been asking them to share information with us on the ways in which they have interacted with Minnesotans, and they have not been able to provide a single information. So it is amazing that they're able to put out this statement.
She's just a perfect politician. Lies, lies, and more lies.
Well, the Somalian fraud fairy of Minnesota sat in on a field meeting with all her goofball friends to talk about ICE operations in Minneapolis this morning, and she sounded like a complete idiot, spreading lies, and at one point she actually told her people to fight harder, further turning up the heat. My Christian values don't allow me to really hate anyone, but out of all these woke fraudsters, Ilhan Omar really makes my blood boil. Hit that like and subscribe, and let's get on with the show.
So much fraud going on. When is it gonna stop? Not with Ilhan Omar in Congress, that's for sure.
You cannot have 70,000 to 80,000 people from Somalia living in Minnesota and not have a clan dynamic. Jake Fry doesn't understand that this is another form of dancing with the devil where he's going to be fried. The Muslim Brotherhood in Minnesota and elsewhere in America squad is decentralized and it's all delegated to the Somalis. And so
Wow.
Ilhan Omar has to navigate that. And then she also has to navigate the Democratic Party and she has to navigate the opposition. The question is, how long is she going to survive?
She's not going to survive for very long, that's for sure. What is she gonna sing? I wonder.
Someone's in a lot of trouble.
Ilhan Omar under investigation after racking up millions while she was in Congress.
Follow the money? Well, that's precisely
This
what
is
the
real.
House Oversight Committee
It is.
is
House
doing.
Oversight.
They are probing squad member Ilhan Omar's skyrocketing family wealth, Jesse, especially in the wake of that $9 billion, some would argue $19 billion, social services fraud scandal that exploded in her district
what a
in Minnesota.
coincidence.
The oversight chair, James Comer, says his team's lawyers are exploring the extraordinary step of subpoenaing Omar's spouse over his curious
They're gonna get the
business
husband.
practices. Republicans want to know how the Somali-born Omar and her politically connected husband, Tim Minette, went from being nearly broke to being worth around $30 million in just a year, according to her 2024 disclosure forms. Quoting Comer now, there are a lot of questions as to how her husband accumulated so much wealth over the past 2 years.
0 to 30 million in 1 year, while the rest of us have an affordability crisis.
How did she make so much money in such a short time? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, the fraud fairy of Minnesota slipped onto the House floor last night to give a 1-minute speech on all of the wonderful ICE funding that was secured. And she showcased all of her finest qualities, like fear-mongering, lying, thinking rules don't apply to her, and of course, sounding like a complete goofball. Hit that like and subscribe to support our channel, and let's get on with the show.
How can someone vote for Ilhan Omar? This makes no sense to me.
Your responses to the Oversight Committee launching an investigation into your net worth, you and your husband's net worth. They're claiming that it's risen rapidly. What's your response to what they're saying?
Absolutely no response. Why am I not surprised?
Ladies and gentlemen, a massive new development is coming out about Ilhan Omar regarding the way she made all her money. She's now under congressional investigation and by extension, the Trump Justice Department.
Ilhan Omar's net worth went up nearly $30 million. The question is how? Here's what we know. Omar's husband, a former political consultant, owns a venture capital firm based in Washington, D.C. and a winery in California. Take a look at these numbers. In 2023, Omar disclosed a maximum of $50,000 in assets at the winery. The next year, Dana, that number increased to $5 million. Meanwhile, her husband's company, Rose Lake Capital, reported a maximum of $1,000 in assets in 2023. The next year, it was $25 million. Despite that, Omar denied being a millionaire earlier this year, posting on X, quote, "I barely have thousands, let alone millions." House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer tells Fox News an investigation is underway, writing, quote, "The committee is working on addressing ethics concerns regarding Representative Omar and her spouse, and we hope to have an update soon."
She's gotta be involved with the Somali fraud. How else could she make that much money?
I'm in the money. I'm in the money. Got a lot of what it takes to scam along. I'm in the money. The skies are sunny. American taxpayer, sing my victory song. White Somalis choose the coldest states. Snow up to your hijab, ice on the plate. From Mogadishu heat to Minneapolis freeze. They said, come on in. We said, welfare, please. Walls and freight keep rolling out the mat. Charity grants and a brand new hat. From refugee aid to everything great. Living large in the U.S. goddamn states.
Damn.
I'm in the money. I'm in the money. Squad goes strong. We all get along. I'm in the money. The vote counts sunny. AOC and Rashida are humming along. Reality
Man, this song goes so hard. Oh, man, this is absolute genius.
It's $19 billion in Minnesota Somalia fraud. Fake Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, a constant complainer who hates the USA, knows everything there is to know. She should be in jail or even worse punishment, sent back to Somalia. Considered one of the absolutely worst countries in the world. She could make Somalia great again.
Ilhan Omar is a disgrace to this country. She doesn't even love America. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right here to watch the next one. Bye bye.